set this up. I forgot this wasn't on. Talking to myself, I've had 3 sets. It's this one. I'm going to do a cable fly, squeeze at the top, get a really good contraction on these 2 fucking pecs here. Get a nice squeeze, okay? And I think it's on the 2 last sets. We did a dumbbell press and a compound lift bench press. Always got to do a compound lift, guys. Honestly, trust me. That's nasty. Do another superset. Reverse curls. It's too light. That's better. What is going on, people? Back again, back home. Today's gym sesh was actually really good. I did enjoy that. I mean, my chest feels fucking amazing. Triceps felt fucking amazing. Shoulders were alright. I didn't show you guys my shoulder workout. I just did a couple flies. I spammed them. Did a couple presses, and that was it really. Do you know what I mean? Shoulders are pretty straightforward. Yeah, today's gym sesh was good, but I do want to cover a couple questions people were asking about. Obviously, I think I had a question in my TikTok comments. Someone said, when should I take creatine? When is it the best time to take creatine? Like, is it pre or after? To be perfectly honest, I was advised to take half the amount before and after if you fancy switching it up. But most of the time I take it after my gym sesh, and it doesn't really matter if it's straight after or something like that. As long as you get it in daily, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But yeah, I just take it like half an hour after or an hour after. It doesn't really matter as long as I get it in after the gym sesh. I just look at it as like that. Do you know what I mean? There's times where I used to take it first thing in the morning. I don't even know why, but you live and you learn, and you find out what's best for you and when you can take them and what works around you. Second off, I think people were asking about diets. So I can't really say what you can't eat, but I can say what you can eat. Because obviously I'm someone who enjoys luxury foods such as Domino's, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC. I have it rarely. Like, I'll have Domino's, don't get me wrong, I used to have that every single week, but it was always once a week. I'll always have like some sort of takeaway, do you know what I mean? and I try to keep it healthy between then, just like a balanced diet or that, and that'll be like a cheat meal. Do you know what I mean? But at the moment, I am kind of like, my reins have gone a little bit, so there'll be days where I'll be like having kind of shit like chocolate and stuff like that. Not good for you, but you know, you live once, so it's nice to eat something and treat yourself here and there. As long as I work out, I kind of feel good. But do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna put on excess weight, but it's all about how your body functions, really. That's what people are kind of panning onto, like Eddie Abu and stuff like that. They want you to function properly instead of going to Monster and stuff like that and grabbing energy drinks just to fuel you through the day. Have some eggs, that'll help you. Have some fruit, that'll help you. Have natural sources of protein, vitamins and stuff like that, and honestly, it will help you. And as long as you look at the ingredients list, I notice this, a lot of people talk about this, if you just look at the ingredients and see if you're getting like the right stuff. Like when people talk about bread, like this bread shouldn't have that much ingredients, it's like, do you know what, I didn't actually look at it like that. I just looked at brown bread, that's all I saw, brown bread, so I thought, okay, it's healthy. But when you look at the ingredients, you're like, what the fuck, like that's so much. Whereas if you go to a proper baker, he's going to bake it in the back for you, and he's going to make proper bread. And I think it's probably healthy, and it tastes nicer, to be fair. So you might as well go to it might be cheaper as well. I think in most of the time it's cheaper. Don't know how long it lasts and stuff like that, but do your research, find out what works best for you. But yeah, I mean, most people kind of don't look at this, but people ask like, what do you eat in the morning instead of cereal? What should you eat? Eggs, man. Like honestly, if you like, don't eat chicken or steak. Like I've seen some people eat chicken and steak in the morning, and that's criminal. That is criminal. If it's fine if you enjoy it, but it's criminal. Eat eggs. Have some eggs. I see people eat avocados on toast, or avocados on rice cakes, and loads of random shit, salads and fruit bowls and all sorts. But to be honest, if I was to eat breakfast, I love scrambled eggs, like nice fresh bread there as well. Yeah, as long as you change something up for something good, I feel like you'll notice a big difference between your sleeping, your energy, just everything throughout the day. I feel like you'll feel more happier as well, especially because you're getting the right sources of vitamins. Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays lack it because you're eating so much shit. You lack a lot of proper nutrition and vitamins nowadays, and you look at it and you go, oh, vitamin D3, CX, and it's just loads of shit. Do you know what I mean? It's all confusing, but eat normal shit. Do you know what I mean? Eat normal stuff, eat normal food. Even if you're young and you're watching this and you're like eating cereal in the morning, and you go, Mum, make me some eggs. I prefer that. I prefer some eggs, bacon, sausage, fry it. Actually, no, probably not fry it. It's quite high in fat. I feel like people nowadays need to stop eating. I can't say this because I have to admit, I will want Frosties here and there. Don't get me wrong, I've grown up in a society where that's just normal, so it's like I'm gonna eat that, and it's hard to just kind of annihilate it from your life, because it is nice, and it also isn't nice because it doesn't really do much for your body. So it's like having a hangover, really. Do you know what I mean? When you start eating healthy and when you start eating Frosties, you're gonna be hungover the next day. Shouldn't have ate them Frosties. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no. To be honest, eggs, chicken, stuff like that, it's honestly a brilliant source of protein. People say eggs, I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna have the nutrition information somewhere around here, probably not. But eggs apparently like store 50% of like the protein, so you use like the whole most of the fucking egg, to be fair. Whereas obviously if you have like a protein shake, using like 10%, like not even that, less than that. So it's actually good to have a natural source of protein, because it's actually really good for you, especially if you're working out and stuff like that and you're putting on some muscle. People live by eggs. People have egg milk, egg whites, and they go mental about it. But yeah, honestly, I'd say I wouldn't say much about it. I'm not very like keen, but if you were to ask some like specific questions, like, oh, is this diet okay? What should I eat for lunch? What should I eat for dinner? I mean, you can change it up, change the spices, make sure the spices are low in calorie, they're healthy, like not many ingredients and stuff like that. But to be fair, you don't want anything plain, do you? You want a bit of spice into it, you want a bit of flavour. And it's always good to have chicken and rice and change of flavours and spices and stuff like that. If you don't have spices, it just be flavours. But yeah, even then, like, you look at burgers and you go, I can't eat burgers, I can't eat pizzas and stuff like that. Just make it homemade. If you make a pizza homemade, you know the ingredients that's gone into that, and not just that, you know it's somewhat healthy. Do you know what I mean? Like, you look at like a Domino's pizza, you go, that's instantly unhealthy. Pizza's unhealthy. You think pizza's unhealthy, but you can actually make a healthy pizza. You can make a healthy burger. You can make healthy alternatives to the products you see out there. But the reason why they're out there is because they just smothered in sugar, smothered in this, smothered in that, so it tastes amazing. But you can still make it taste good with less shitty ingredients. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there for you guys. I'm not a professional on, obviously, nutrition, so don't take my word for any of it. I'm just going to take a little, like, just touch into it, because I know Eddie talks about it a lot, like Eddie Abu, and obviously I know a lot of people are talking about diets and nutrition and changing their life because of it. And I generally think if you're out there and you're like, you're eating this, you're eating not the best diet, I'd say change it up if you're a bit tired. If you're tired and you're eating shit, change it. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking change it. Just start eating healthier, because you're going to notice a difference. Yeah, it may not taste the best, but you're going to notice a difference. And honestly, it's changed my life. Like, I've stopped drinking Monsters and stuff like that, because Monsters, I thought, oh my, they were amazing. I used to get a nice buzz from them, but you're putting shit in your body, and the next day you feel worse and you feel like you need one, and it becomes more of an addiction, and it becomes more of a cycle, and you're like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Get into the good addiction of eating eggs. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in my next video in a bit.